Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I am iSlip, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Make Toys Citizen Set 1 with trench covers. Um, it's from their CityBot line, and basically what it is, it's tiny figures to go with your um, with their Utopia, which I don't have. I might get it one day if it ever drops in price, but and basically, like I said, it's just tiny figures that are supposed to be in scale with the set. So I'm gonna bring in a tiny figure so you can see. Um, it is really tiny. It is about the size of a dime. If I go ahead and put, I'm gonna go ahead and put a deluxe figure right next to it. Pull this on out. You can see he is really tiny. Let me move this out of the way. Now, basically, this is um, a version, a tiny version of. I don't know how well my camera's gonna see this. The reds are just kind of, it's not as red as like it looks pink on the viewfinder to me, um, but it's actually a pretty bright red. Um, but yeah, this is their version of G2 Laser Prime, or the Robots in Disguise Scourge mode. So there's no articulation. It's just a little piece of plastic. But you can see that here is my thumb. You can see it's barely bigger than my thumbnail. Whoops. I'm actually using I'm using an NES Classic box for it. But here is whoops. Here is their figure, and here is the vehicle mode. Now, each figure comes with, and for some reason mine is warped up. It's been like that since I got it. Each figure comes with their alt mode, and you get uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, what amounts to 7 robots. You get this guy, and then you get the Constructicons. So it's pretty nifty. If you're putting on a set, if you have really good paint skills, you could probably make that look even better. My skills aren't quite that great, so I'm just probably gonna leave it like that. It was like 11 bucks, I think, for this set, which is a lot. You get these bits and pieces here. These are to plug in, to put in the screw holes for the Make Toys Utopia, to cover up all the screw holes. So there's that. Everything comes in these little baggies. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. And now it's very fuzzy. Why are you fuzzy? There we go. Focus. So everything comes in these little baggies. I'll get these out in a second. But first, let's go ahead and get... We have the Constructicons in their vehicle mode. So let's go ahead and... I actually haven't taken these out yet. I took out the Devastator, but I haven't taken out these little construction vehicles yet. And they are tiny. They are supremely tiny. I will try to get a better focus on them in a minute. As soon as I get them all out. And probably will edit this part just a little bit so that it's not so long and quietous. Okay. And whoops. There we go. Whoops. So let's see. There we go. So you can see we've got Scavenger, Hook, Bone Crusher. No, that's not right. Yeah, Scrapper, Mixmaster, and I forgot what the dump truck guy's name is. So I'm gonna zoom in some more, block out the light a little bit so you can see they all have a lot of detail for their size. That's a lot of detail. And go ahead and rotate this around so you can see the back sides. Whoops. Now, this is probably more a reflection of their giant figure, which is their Devastator figure. But these all look great, considering their size. And again, here is my thumbnail. That's my thumbnail. So you can see the size. And let's go ahead and get, where's the vehicle? There we go. Go ahead and get, go ahead and turn these. Give you an idea of the size compared to, whoops, compared to their little G2 Optimus. You can see they're about half the size of the little G2 Optimus truck. This looks kind of in scale-ish. So go ahead and move these over. Okay, let's get out the robots. This is actually going longer than I thought it was going to go, considering the size of the figures and the articulation they don't have. But again, I forgot I'm going to be cutting these. Hopefully I can get these to stand. And hopefully there isn't too much background noise. I apologize for that. It is what it is. And hurry up, it's starting to get cloudy. I know it's going to rain within the next few days, but oh, dang it, stand up. Okay, this guy doesn't want to stand. There we go. Whoops. Damn it, I had it up. Okay. These are going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Shoot. Okay, and here are the guys in their little robot modes. They are, well, most of them are fairly decent to stand, but you can see one is leaning over. He just won't stand to save my life, or his life. We'll go ahead and zoom in. See, they still have great molded in detail. We got Mixmaster, we have, I forgot what the dump truck's name is again. Whatever. Bone Crusher, Scrapper, Scavenger, and Hook, and they look really great. I wish the light wasn't so bright and reflective. I'm using the sunlight, and this is the one time that the sunlight is actually not helping. And there we go from the back, and again you can see that they've got some really good detail work. So, and let's turn them back around so I can get the little Optimus. Damn it. Damn it. We'll just leave them as that. Just get the little Optimus standing in there. And in this case, the little Optimus is actually fairly in scale with them. So yeah, and then we've got one more thing to show off, and then what I'll do is I will go ahead and put them on a city bot. I got a G1 city bot right next to me. Not fairly complete. I mean, it's far from complete, but it's still good enough to give you an idea of how well these would work, even with your current figures. If you wanted to get a more in-scale set to go with your city bots. And of course, I'm doing the video. That's when people decide to contact. Okay, so then you get a bunch of little bits that form a little Devastator, and I'm gonna try to get them together as quickly as possible. Let's see, you go here, and they just puzzle together. They're little bits with pegs sticking out of them. Let's see if I can do it on camera. So let's go ahead and okay. So we've got one of the legs, another leg, and then we will do the waist piece. And it just plugs right in. So there we've got the waist piece. Raise the camera a little bit. Go ahead and stick the top chest piece with the head right there, which it's hard to see because again the green and it's reflective, but it's there. And there we go with an arm for this side and an arm for this side. And this figure here, because it pegs in like this, has a bit of articulation. Not too much, but it does articulate at the shoulders. And there you have a teeny Devastator, which is not quite. I mean, I guess if you were gonna go real world scale, that's about right. There it is with one of the little vehicles. And it's pretty neat. It's actually pretty neat. I got this set because it was really cheap, and I just wanted to. I don't know. I was just curious to see what it would look like with little figures that were actually in scale with some form of movie bot what do you call it? Base bot. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys out of the way for now. Gotta get this out of here so we can get a sense of scale with a whoops. Try not to lose any of those. A base bot. So let's bring in my G1 Metroplex. And there's my G1 Metroplex, which is nowhere near as big as any of the current base bots by anybody. So, but it'll show off the scale perfectly. So, like, we'll take the little Optimus and I guess we'll just stick that over here for now. I won't be able to stick anything on the Rams, but Oops, I broke you in half. And normally I do this on a table, but my table's in my closet currently holding a tidal wave of stuff back. So, shoot. Oh my god, it's coming apart in my hand. Oh, it's a little piece of flash. That might be part of the issue. Also, I might have been plugging in the wrong part. Okay, your thumb's that way. Okay. Go ahead and put. Let's see, we'll put Devastator over here. And little dump truck dude over there. Just get these figures all over the place. Whichever ones will stand wherever, we'll put them there. And yeah, just let's see. Will you stay? If I put you up here. Okay, that's staying crookedly, but it's staying. Let's see what else we have. We have you. Okay. Oh, I had you. But basically, you can see how this is. Whoops. This is going. It probably would have worked a little better if I was on a flat surface, but you can see. Let's go ahead and you can see how they go with the base spots. They actually look pretty decent. They'll probably look better with like a Trypticon or something, but you can see those are actually a pretty nice scale, even for this size. I mean, that's pretty good, pretty good. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. So I got this. These were on sale for like $10, $11, which, you know, that's kind of a lot if you're just getting it for the little figures. But you know, third-party figures are usually pretty expensive anyway. So it's not like it's really that big of a stretch. Um, if you have the Make Toys Utopia, you get the covers for the peg hole, so that's actually something pretty good there as well. And that's about it. Islip. I mean, I liked it. Like I said, it was like $11. I got it with some other stuff, and I figured, why not? You know, just to, I think I was trying to get it over to the. It was one of those sites where you get free shipping over $150, so I was just trying to make it there. And yeah, got our little Optimus truck down there, speeding, so popping a wheelie. But yeah, this is a pretty nice little set. I mean, if I could get it painted up, I would, because that would just make it even more awesome, and just, you know, have a display with these little guys on there. And if there were more little guys, that'd be great. Different figures, so I could just populate the world with micro figures. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this review. The CityBot series Citizen Set 01 with the trench covers from Make Toys or Make Toys. We're gonna go with Make Toys, and that's it. I am Islip. Thanks for watching. Ciao.